Hello, friends. I am Dr. Deepak Kumar Rathi. Today, I am going to talk about obesity and how to lose your weight. If you want to lose your weight, and if you ever tried to lose the weight but failed, then this video is definitely for you. So, why this presentation? Because India is going to be the next obesity capital of the world, and it is going to be the next diabetes capital of the world. And as we all know, then the obesity is one of the causative factors of hypertension, that is blood pressure, and the diabetes. You will be surprised to know that the two most common causes of kidney failure in India are diabetes and hypertension. And out of many factors which contribute for development of diabetes and hypertension, obesity, that is overweight, is one of the causative factor. That is why we need health education about the obesity, we need awareness about obesity, and we need to know how we can prevent the obesity so that we can also educate our children about that. And I am not talking any new things in this video. They are age old facts which are known to everyone, but the thing is to practice them daily. We all know the importance of daily exercise. It will be a great idea to give yourself a 30-minute exercise challenge. At least give your body a 30 minute. These 30 minutes given daily will decrease the hospital stay in the later year of your lives. And as someone has said, very motivating statement, that if you can run, you should run. If you can't run, at least walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl, but just move. This is the most important slide of this video. That obesity is mainly due to your diet. Whatever will go in is going to come out. There is a saying in Hindi that boy बीज बबूल का तो आम कहाँ से होए. If you are going to put in potatoes in your body, so only the potato will come out. So obesity or weight is 90% due to your diet. So the most important thing is to have a balanced diet, a diet which you can take regularly. People start very new diets. It works for them for some time, but in the long run they cannot continue that diet, and ultimately they are back to the square one position. So the important thing is the lifestyle change about the diet which you need to know. You look carefully at this picture. This was the picture when we were students in 6th, 7th or 8th class. We used to see this picture. But over a time in these years, we have forgotten that. This picture talks about the balanced diet, which include carbohydrates, fat, vegetables, fruit, protein, and dairy products. But over a period of time, what has happened is that the carbohydrate intake has increased and the protein, fruits, and vegetable intake has reduced. And that is the main factor of the weight gain. And that is the main factor why the diabetic people, they are not able to control their sugar. Everyone who has diabetes, and probably everyone, can cut down the direct sugar which they see, the sweets, ice cream, and all. But what they don't realize is that more is your carbohydrate intake. This carbohydrate, when it goes inside the body, it is directly converted into the sugar. That's why it's very important to have a balanced diet. I am not proposing any diet. I'm not proposing keto diet. What I'm saying is have a balanced diet. So remember this rule. You have to work hard to reduce your carbohydrate intake and increase your protein intake. So now the question is, how you can decrease the intake of carbohydrates. So we need to decrease the intake of these food items: the biscuits, namkeen, the bakery products, all type of sweets, chocolates, ice cream. We need to cut down on our sugar and salt intake. We need to cut down the bread intake, whether it is white or brown. We need to decrease the intake of potato, rice, chapati. This is only a list of carbohydrate. This is just a small representative list of carbohydrate. You need to have a calorie check on your diet. And the second important thing is increase your protein intake. We all have seen this ad in our childhood. Sunday ho ya Monday, roj khao ande. So egg white. Egg white is a very good source of the protein intake. Those who have high cholesterol, they can just throw the inner yellow part. Increase the paneer intake. And those who are non-vegetarian, they can focus on the animal protein. So we all have tried weight loss in some part of our life, but most of us fails. It's because of the lack of consistency. That is why it is important that we make the changes in our lifestyle, which we can continue not only for a month, not only for a year, but for the rest of the life. Albert Einstein said that the compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So this all the financial and the stocks guru tell everyone who is investing that start investing at an early age, and then you will reap good seeds later, maybe after 10 years, 20 years or 30 years. The same funda applies here of the compound interest. Let us take just a simple example of power of compounding. You just stop adding sugar to one of your tea of the day. We usually add 5 gram of sugar in 1 cup of tea. So per day we are saving 5 gram of sugar. By this way, in 1 year, we are able to save 1.8 kilogram of sugar. This means 7,300 calories saved in a year. This is almost 4 days of your calorie intake. This means that by just not adding one sugar to your tea equals to 4 days of the fasting. That is the power of compounding. That is the power of consistency. Let us take another example. Suppose we stop eating biscuits with the tea. Suppose a man, he eat 2 biscuits per day with the tea. So total in a year are 730 biscuits. One biscuit has 20 calories, and in a year, if he stop eating 2 biscuits per day, he will be saving 14,600 calories. This means that this man has done almost 7 days of fasting. That is the beauty of compounding, that the small changes they add over a period of time, and these are the small changes which you can continue for your entire life. We all know we should eat more salad. It is good for your intestine health. It is good for the people who are facing constipation. The good thing about salad is it is less. By eating more salad, you are cutting down on your carbohydrate intake. By eating a bowl of salad in your dinner, you can cut down one roti in your dinner. We all know we should eat plenty of fluids. 2.5 to 3 liter of the water per day is required. How to know that our water intake is good? You check your urine color. If your urine color is yellow, this means that your water intake is less. If your urine is crystal clear, this means you are taking a good amount of water. This is also very important that you buy a weighing machine. You can buy any simple weighing machine. Suppose you do all these measures, and over a period of month, even 200 grams of the weight comes down. That is the biggest motivation. Why it is important to have a weighing machine in the house. You can keep a check on your weight. Whenever it is increasing very fastly, you can just review back your diet. In my view, this is also one of the most important slides. If we eat a light breakfast, a light lunch, and most of us, when we come back from office to our home in the night, what we Indians love is a big plate with roti, rice, dal, sabji, sweets. We eat a dinner like a king, and that is the root cause of obesity. It has to be reversed. We have to eat the breakfast like a king and dinner like a beggar. By cutting down your calories intake in dinner, you can sustain the weight loss for a very, very long period of time. We should always find some time to walk after the dinner for at least 10 to 20 minutes. And we should try to finish our dinner as early as possible, as our grandparents had or have been doing. That is why the obesity was not prevalent some 30 years back. My motivation for the weight loss is Milkha Singh. Milkha Singh was once asked, "What is the secret of your fitness?" He said only two things. Number one, daily running. And second, what he said, कि जबान पे control. That means you need to have a control on your tongue, not for the speaking, but for the diet. You need to have a balanced diet, cut down on your intake. क्योंकि जो अंदर जाएगा वही बाहर आएगा. Whatever will go in will come out. Thank you for watching the video, and please do like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.